It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly isn't an...
You're just...
Aren't you Ningguang's...
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not...
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several days since Ganyu left.
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated ones. They commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Julian Karst. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her after working so hard?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Liyue High Pavilion saying there is still so much to do. She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half adept.
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our...
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
Speaking of Julian Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Of course! We've been there lots of times.
That's good news. Could you go to Julian Karst and find Miss Ganyu? We're saved. I remember Miss...
It's about time she came back to work. Otherwise...
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in Mount Aozang? We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there. Person standing over there. That's Ganyu. We finally found her. Ganyu!
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact...
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to...
That's why you're here? You want me to come back?
What? Did something...
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had... My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishe. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well. I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better.
But
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer?
One merely jests. One fell.
Wow, you Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well. A matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Ah, yes. Since you are—
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Little Ganyu loved when one was still taken.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would— The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights.
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
One's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact...
Be that so? But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Juyun Karst, one will tell you more about her, if you... Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Juyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Juyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Juyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hope—
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
she has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Juyun Karst. At her behest, she should be in the southern part of Mount Aozang right now, preparing for the trial.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then! So here you are.
Why did you come here? Considering the kind...
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloudred. The training is much to her signature style. I hope...
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. If you're ready, we shall... Access denied! We've completed the task. I agree.
Ganyu, where were you?
The training's not over yet.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is...
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Huh. So it's Xiao.
I found him unapproachable at first. He's already waiting for me. Come along.
Of course we are.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of human.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Club.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human. Always treading the line between the two. Instead of explaining yourself to me,
I have nothing to hide.
the body and the mind are one. The trial I've prepared for you will...
Yes.
The trial's begun! I know you can feel it in the air. Even the weather's changed. Lord of Ice and Frost. Healthy body.
Retribution!
Sacred name, fortune preserver. Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day. I summon thee. Time for takeoff. Oz revealed thyself. Wings of darkness, come, sever night.
Retribution!
All hail. Oz, reveal light. Think you can get away?
Phantasmagoria! Retribution!
Think you can get away? Wouldn't gliding be faster? Brace yourself. Sacred name, fortune preserver. Oh, good. Shadow Raven, let night fall. Let's play. Think you can get away? For restless. Looks like the agenda. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation, only you can evaluate.
Xiao always has such strong
From tomorrow on,
have to do what?
another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's all...
Pesky visitor?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti. Are all of you the Adepti? Great! My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that—
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound... What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessing?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no—
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man. Always nag.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of a person of your age should focus on work and—
Are you a real Adeptus? What? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an adept? Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're...
Nobody... Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make— But being questioned by him made me realize that But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
It's true!
all right. If I'm proven right, I'll
It's a step in the right Come on, Ganyu!
I suppose you have a point. It would be—
That's right! Where do you...
I've spent too much time in the mountain. Let's go for a walk in the
Happy to come with.
The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave...
Well, I used to be so busy.
Huh.
Well, when I think about my time here, it put me in a certain mood. Similar—
Why, isn't it little... I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here.
This old man called her Little Miss Ganyu.
Please don't also start call— Allow me to—
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue.
Uncle Tian is a member of the Liyue Chising, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be in most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful...
Uncle Tian is too modest. He's been around—
Oh, little Miss Ganyu. Your kind words make me feel...
Uncle Tian, A person of your...
Oh, my apologies. Thank you for looking after me when I first...
Oh, so you've been friends.
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties.
Talking about...
Yes, she works at Liyue High Pavilion.
I don't... May I?
With pleasure. Solving the...
She's back in character. Just like that, huh? Let's move then.
Liyue Harbor is so lively, with so many...
I don't know why.
Indeed, it had... I heard that you've encountered some...
My abusing his status.
Don't worry.
Ganyu's not only a competent...
So, what...
Where should I start? There are obvious irregularities in the tax declaration without any evidence.
I see.
Well, is there any solution?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario. All right. Let's approach it this way, then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for...
In that case... I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu. Miss Ganyu plant...
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique.
Yes, you're right.
That won't be necessary, should we need to place such an order.
What? Second? Ugh. That rascal.
Well, Second Life's credit has... Huh.
Don't let that rascal fool you. If you don't believe me, show me his...
You know Second Life's...
Of course. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Well then.
Oh, of course. Line by line. Here, that exquisite wooden furniture said he'd... Look at the tax record.
I see.
I told you.
But, Miss Ganyu...
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but...
Aha, you're right. Master Lu...
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. Thank you for shining up...
Oh, please.
I'm afraid...
It's all right, Weishin.
That's...
I'm usually happy to take new apprentices.
Kingsa really is...
Hey, I heard that.
Master Liu, we've just come to see...
Don't. Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me?
You're very direct, Master Liu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the...
Oh, it's about second...
Sure enough, Mr. Balai, could we perhaps borrow that...
Well, of course you can, but... I only... As for... But some troublemakers have since you need that invoice...
So that's what happened.
I'll leave you to it then.
Take back the warehouse.
Wait, I think...
Oh, Paimon Season 2. It's one of the Fatui.
They must be plot...
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu...
Ever since Osial attacked the harp, we won't cause a serious... Besides, I can already... My intuition as...
Then what are we waiting for?
Frozen. Cranial frostbite. Flash frost.
Reveal thyself.
Freshness preserved. Frozen food.
Think you can get away? Here we go.
Chill to the bone. It's no problem.
I think you've had enough.
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't... If you don't spill whatever you're scheming, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a
Fine. If you really want to know, the
About to...
berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to...
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I think about it. I'm here alone.
Judging by how he's looking...
So you have nothing to do with the occupation...
Vanmo Carpenter's where? I swear.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over
I misjudged the Our...
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the
Yes, precisely. As an...
Paimon's it!
Darn you.
What's your choice, then?
I'll get back to my berries.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself.
No worries.
Let's keep...
one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it. This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
I promise to help you and I'll... Look. Agreed.
Isn't it? I told you that
Groundless accusation, but I sincerely...
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any...
Haven't I made myself clear?
What?
He's talking without rhyme or time for the finish.
Mr. Dongsheng,
I'm...
do you admit to tax evasion? This...
I didn't think...
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out...
The lie? He's got his...
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear... I don't think you'll...
Yes, thank... I must say, your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan...
It's actually one of your father... Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other. That's how Uncle Tian man. I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, so I decided to use one of...
I can see it now. I'm really grateful.
Ganyu solved both wood...
Oh, you've helped me.
That's not necessary.
Then let me treat you to a meal.
All right, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Oh, come on.
If it's just a meal...
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk.
All right.
Miss Ganyu.
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huixin.
Truth be told.
Oh? If there's...
Oh, no, I don't really need...
With pleasure.
Even though I have the utmost I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because of...
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the I can't compare myself to such an
I disagree. You're a great...
Thank you. Over the years...
Huh? So,
influenced by my youthful... At first, I was worried about her. But after all that happened this time, I've...
So, what made you...
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu. You'll help her, gentle as all. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance.
Huixin, I never...
Just like when you showed me my father's trick.
Witness. It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's but I've always regarded it as... Huixin, you've made me realize that I share they rely on me.
Oh, of course.
hooray! Ganyu's...
Even if I've really been supplanted, I won't let you down. Regardless, I'm afraid that it might have all... No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving all...
Baisha, are you okay? Look!
You even have enough time?
Not at all.
We wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed...
That's so kind.
We've been praying day and night.
To us, you're like...
Forget all our envious complaints from before.
All right. Please divide the matters at hand into government. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course.
Oh, finally.
Yes. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand.
Sure, but are you ever...
Let